In this video, I'm going to demonstrate all the functionality in Mifos X Android client app developed by Mifos Initiative. First, login, logout, and connection setting. Second, search and view clients. Third, offline sync and create client. Fourth, create center and group. 5, deposit and withdraw on saving accounts. 6, pay for loan account. 7, customize client information. 8, view group and center. And 9, run report. Hello world. So here is our homepage of Mifos X Android client app. Now you can see there's some 3 tabs. There's connection setting, username, and password. Let's take a look at username and password first. So for the development purpose, the Mifos Initiative actually give us a username and password so we can log in. The username is Mifos, password is password. Okay. And if you click login now, it should log you in and you can set up a passcode. The reason to set up a passcode is you can log in more instantly. You don't have to wait to log in manually. So I'm just gonna set up 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, now we are on our dashboard page. How could we log out? Well, we can log out by clicking 3 dots, click log out, and confirm logout. And now we're logging out. Now, let's take a look at connection setting. Connection setting is for when you want to log in with different APIs. So now we're using this demo.openmf.org API. Yes. So we can just use Mifos and password to log in. And here is the inconvenience part. We need to set up a passcode again. We can just skip it. And indeed, we are back to our dashboard. Now we're back to our dashboard page where we can search and view client, group, and account. So let's just take a look. We can search by name, account number, or external ID. So if I type Mifo as my search and I click search, it's gonna give me a bunch of lists that's somewhat relevant to Mifo, where I can also type exact match, where if I want to see is there any account that's the name exactly is MIFO, which is apparently is no result found for the entered query. Or we can also do just search for a client. We can do that, where we can search for a group. Search there are filters, possible filters to make our data less, so we can find data faster. Alright, we can also view account details by just clicking the account, such as I want to see number 1, what is Mifos about. Now if I click it, I can see client activity. Their profile page, account number, external ID, activation date, office, mobile number, number of loan accounts have, number of saving accounts have, and number of recurring account it has. What if we don't have internet connection? Well, luckily for us, Mifos Initiative X actually for Android client actually provide offline sync for us. So you can use offline sync by click 3 dash on the left. Now we can toggle the offline mode to on, and now we're in offline mode. We can create client, but click the top right corner 3 dot, click create client, and let me fill out my information using my actual. fun fact, my last name is actually only 3-letter, but it doesn't allow me to enter 3-letter. I'm pretty sure they need to change that. And let's choose client as active, submit. And let's click save. Now you can see client saving to DB successfully. In order to push it to actual database, we need to go to offline sync. Click on client payload. Click sync. You're gonna say offline mode, switch to online mode. Let's click go online. And to check do we actually put it correctly, just go to client, dashboard, search my name. Indeed, it's been pushed correctly. Now we create a client. We may also create centers and groups. There's 2 ways to do that. First, go to the top left-hand side corner, click 3 dashes, and go to groups. Click the add button. You can now create another group. Or you can also go to centers and click add button and create a centers. You may also do the same thing as go to the top right corner, the 3 dots, just as how we did create a client. You may also create a center and create a group. But what's the whole point about this app? Well, the Mifos initiative was a mission to let unbanked people, which is around 2 billion on Earth today, get banked. So also provide basic finance knowledge. That's where this app comes really handy. You can keep track of your withdrawal and your deposit information there. Let's take a look how can we do it. So first go back to the dashboard page. If you're not, remember go to the top left corner, 3 dash, click that, and go to dashboard. Now, we're going to search for name. So you can just do a demonstration, Mifo. And let's click this person, Mifos. So now we're going to click on this add button on the savings account. Now you can see there's a bunch of accounts associated to this person, this Mifos username. I'm just going to click on this account, 0021 something. Now, as you can see, it's nicely color labeled with voluntary savings, the account number, account balance, the total deposit or withdrawal, and interest earned. As you can see, all the red means withdrawal, the gray means deposit. So let's make a withdrawal. Let's make a withdrawal. Let's say amount, let's just say 10. We just say payment type, let's just say cash. And review transaction, process transaction. Give it a moment. Transaction successful. Now you can see today it delete $10 from the account. Now I want to make a deposit. How can I make a deposit? You can make deposit by just click deposit tab, $10, and what we want to do is cash. There's different payment type you can also select. Review transaction, process transaction, and let's patiently wait. Deposit successful. And you can see all the information is changing, but technically it should not be changing because I withdraw $10, then I deposit $10 back. Now we know how to deal with saving account in Mifos X Initiative Android client app. Now let's take a look how to deal with loan account. So to start from beginning, we will go to dashboard again. Let me just client dashboard really out. Clear dashboard. Then let's type name, search Mifo. Then we got number 1 Mifos. So let's click it. Last time we click on savings account. This time I'm going to click loans account. Click the plus button right here to open a list of loan account. Gray means they're already paid. Let's go ahead and choose one. Just to choose this. This is, so now you can see this is account number with amount disbursed, disbursement date, in arrears, and staff, without the principal, interest, fee, and penalty on them. So I can make repayment. Say I want to pay them all using cash and checks. Amount is rest of the money, additional payment 0, fees is 0, and it's gonna show total here. Then click review and pay now. And indeed, payment successful, transaction ID. Now we know how to deal with loan account and saving account in this app. Let's take a look how can we customize a profile of a client. To do that, let's go back to dashboard. And let me search the client that I created. You see my name. And to customize, you can click on the 3 dots on the top right corner. You can view more client info, pinpoint location charges, add saving loan account, documents, upload signature identifiers, survey or notes. To upload documents, you can click documents, click on the plus button on the top right. You can go ahead and upload the document. Since I don't have document ready on my phone yet, so I'm not gonna upload. You can also upload signature. You can either draw on your phone, where you can select from gallery. I'm just going to draw from my phone, and you can see signature upload successfully. Let's go back to documents. Now you can see there's 2 documents. If I want to delete such as top one, I can click this somewhat like a download, but not really, because you can either download, update, or remove. I'm going to just remove this document. I can see document removed successfully. Now, we can also take a survey if we want. There's many survey you can do. Last but not least, we can take identifier. We can make identifier for the client. Such as, I can create a new identifier. Let's just call this government ID, active, it's a random character, gov ID. And if I say create identifier, indeed there's another identifier being created. You can delete identifier by click on the top right corner, 3 dots. Go ahead and remove. To remove this identifier. Indeed, identifier deleted successfully. So now we do spend quite a lot of time working with clients. Now we're going to spend some time working with group and centers. So to visit group, let's go back to dashboard first. And click on the 3 dash on the top left corner. And we're going to select groups first. And there's a bunch of group here. And you can add a group by using this add button right here. I'm just going to select this 123 AAKEE as our try group. And now you can see this is group information. No external ID, activation date is February 18, 2019, and the office and main head office. Let's click on the 3 dots on the top right corner. And you can see, we can see more group information. And we can also add a saving account, add a loan account. Just like profile for clients, we can also add documents. We can also add group client, like this. These are the group client, and you can add group client like that by clicking the add button and fill out the information. And last but not least, we can also visit notes. Each individual group also having each individual accounts. You can see account information by just click it, as shown in the client page. Now let's take a look on centers. So to visit the center, you can just click on the center, where add by clicking the add button right there. And you can click on the 3 dots, you can add saving account, and you can see the group list correspond to each individual center. It's time for the last part of this app. We can run different reports on this app based on our data. We can run 3 kind of report: individual collection sheet, we'll just run reports. Let's take a look of each one. So this is individual collection sheet. We can just select office, such as main head office, loan officer. I'm just gonna select Abuha, and if I generate, you can see now the found collection sheet. I can click view now, and now you can see there's that information right there. I can also click submit, but well, it's not working day, where I can add payment details to pay the money, such as I can add cash, account number, save. Indeed, now the data is saved. This is individual collection sheet. We also have collection sheet, just general to for different office. I can select the office, such as main head office, or FK Enterprise, loan officer. You can also select a loan officer. Let me choose main head office. And choose loan officer. I can choose Abuha again. Produce. There's no collection sheet found in given combination. You can also select center if ungroup with zeros is a collection sheet. I don't know the combination. And last, we can just run report, which basically is like an active client. There's different report you can run, like client, loan, or all. You can just search all. Use this as a filter. And I'm going to run active client, run report, and this is an empty table.